Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Right now, it's 27 minutes past 6 o'clock in the morning. On the morning now of Wednesday, which is the 20th day of April. I have in my hands this week's casket, the wraparound with just Sobeys and Lawton's flyer. Right? It's the current issue, which just come in about an hour ago this morning. This week's casket. And you have the warden for the time being. And you have, it's Laurie in there. I used to get the warden for the time being and Laurie from the town. The Atticanish Town County consult residents on possible amalgamation. Again, for the umpteenth time, there's about 4,800 people in town. There's 15,200 some in the county. There is almost fourfold, 3.5-fold as many people in the county as the town. Yet it's the town first. The town first. County. It's not a type error. Town starts with T. County starts with C if you do an alphabetical letter. Every piece of information I've read in this bullshit is always the town. You listen to the CJFX. The mayor speaks about 2-3 times as much as the warden. Now, it's the part that gets me. This is going to be one of my briefer ones. Videos. On page 2. Quote, this is the mayor. We've seen because the benefits of development and planning then accrue go to everybody. That's the meaning of the word. And their opinion. But what does everybody think? And that's where the town and county want to know more before making a decision, which will not be a plebiscite. And by the way, they're well down the road. They've told the councillors you're going to have 6 or 7 months cut off your time. They're making plans. They brought the consultants in. I'm told from the Tory Irish up the road, you don't need all those fucking councillors. I'm told that it's a done deal. I'm told from CEOs of neighbouring municipalities it's going ahead. They brought the consultants in to get it through. So all you people were just little pesty things in a way. But what does everybody think? That's what the town and county wants to know before making a decision, which will not be a plebiscite. Will not be a plebiscite. Understand? Not be a plebiscite. And I quote, we have seen in the past that plebiscites can be very decisive here in the town and county, and we don't have the appetite for that, said Bushy. We've seen in the past that plebiscites can be very decisive here in the town and county, and we don't have the appetite for that, said Bushy. Now, they don't have the appetite for that. They don't have the appetite for what every veteran fought for, be it in mainland Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, or all across the country. They're telling you very plainly, I have to give them credit, they have no use for democracy. All you pesky men and women, anybody over 18 years old, young, middle-aged, they have no appetite for democracy. Folks, it says it all. Laurie Bushy and Owen McCarron have no appetite for democracy. I cannot make that any clearer. In the name of God, people, wake up, arise, and it just got to be a plebiscite. How, in the name of God, you undo 150 plus years of history of Atticanish County, which is working fine? By the way, McCarron gives a little bit of bullshit about, Liverpool and Queens. And they're wonderful people in Queens. It's a very sparsely populated county. They're wonderful people. Demographics, geography hasn't served them well between Lunenburg and Shelburne. And they lost their only main industry in the town of Liverpool when what was then Bowater Mercy shut. And it was a totally different thing. Totally different thing. They had a totally different setup. Chris Clark, who had some relation with Sir Bowater, that's the story for another day. Some relationship there with Sir Bowater, Chris Clark, and so he was the English ancestry. He certainly wanted to be. Clark guy, the old English style, everything back, smoky rooms, have a gin bit. They're totally against democracy. They telling you they have no appetite. They have no appetite for democracy. Think about it. It's unbelievable. But it's not the first time she said it. They have no appetite for democracy. Just think that people go out and vote on a piece of paper and it's put in a box and count it. And not just electronic shit where it's so easy to get a bunch of students from the college or get your techie friends to put multiple votes in. A plain piece of paper. A plain piece of paper with a yes or no on it. Do you support amalgamation or being taken over by the town, or do you not? It's just bullshit. More bullshit. A town is like an old apartment building. A few years ago, they were repaving College Street. The town office down, repaving College Street. And the machines went and crushed, pressed the gravel down, the rollers. And they busted all. The infrastructure of much of that town is in terrible shape. And you and the county will pay more to fix up the infrastructure. There's no benefit, none whatsoever. So anyway, I'm going to conclude. There you have it. The mayor of Antigonish, quote, says, they have no appetite for democracy. Same thing, no appetite for a plebiscite. And Pictou County had one. I go to Pictou County, they're wonderful people. 70 to 90% of the people in rural Pictou County voted against merging with the towns. So that's why they have no appetite for it, because they know they don't have a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting this passed if it's put before the people. And so they're doing a sneaky underhand manner, and that's what the Karens love. That's what Pontius Pilate loves, sneaking underhanded. Victoria family never got anything unless it came from politics and ass kissing. And, well, look where she comes from. We started as a wonderful university, but nobody gets ahead at that place now unless you're ass kisser big collector. Which, give credit where credit's good to that admissible unit leader in this game. Okay, some people ass kiss and make look good, but they have no time for all you residents. No time whatsoever to let you vote. Why are they so afraid of the people? And it's point blank in this morning's casket, Wednesday, the 28th day of April, 2022. They have no appetite for that. No appetite for democracy. In the name of God, push, push, push. It's just totally wrong and unfair that they try to shove this down our throats without having a plebiscite. It's the only way to go. They have no appetite for democracy. With that, I got to eat breakfast. Thank you. All the best. God bless. And push your counselors. You want to vote on it. Thank you. Bye for now.